Today, I'm gonna be doing bearded drag.
Do I think all drag is valid? No!
Who is the most busted drag race girl to you? Girl! Oh my god! She's such a f***ing fake ass bitch, bro. That's why I stopped f***ing with her.
I'm such a bad bitch. If you give me a task, I'm gonna do it. Power of Christ compels her.
Oh my god. She is absolutely batshit crazy.
I've worked with her multiple times, and she blocked me and some other people.
Shut the f up. That is so sickening. That is sickening. We're gonna come for you, bitch. You're a scamming asshole. What's the tea, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another Mistress Monday. Now, before I even get started, we already surpassed the 100K subscribers milestone. We are well on our way to 150, but bitch, we have to hit 5 million subscribers before Trixie comes back from her hiatus. So listen, we gotta put the work in. Right now, before the video even starts, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Do your big one, because I'm telling you right now, no one's out there doing it like this. I mean, the chaotic, nasty, trolling, vile energy. And with that being said, that leads us right into today's video. Let's be honest, I'm feeling very non-binary. I am wearing the Bosco merch. I have the red background. The demons have fully taken over my body. Now, I have had a lot of drag race girls on here. We've acted a fool. It's been a chaotic mess, but I have never had a Dragula girl. So I think today is the day I tap into my
cookie little one too.
We are gonna have the first Dragula girl, all the way from Dragula season 5. Welcome to the channel, one of my very close friends, the one and only, the bearded beauty, Blackberri. Listen, when the two Houston legends have teamed up, we are here with my girl, Blackberri. I feel like I have not seen you in forever, literally.
I know, it's been a hot minute. We've both been busy and booked and blessed, but we're here.
How long has it been since the Dragula journey?
We finished last year. I unfortunately did not win earlier this year, and yeah, I've been traveling and doing the damn thing.
Yes, you can, I mean, feel free to say what you want. We say all types of words. We say
not
I've seen a few episodes of Dragula, but I've never watched Dragula. I haven't watched her season. If you were explaining it to someone who has never seen it, how would you explain Dragula season 5?
Dragula season 5 is like a drag competition, but Fear Factor on Halloween.
Do you think Dragula girls work harder than Drag Race girls?
I don't know. Are you okay with like putting through your arm?
Let's just see the makeup. That is crazy. Is that really what it'd be given?
Yeah.
That is too much.
You wanna get a tattoo and drag?
I would literally...
Like a tramp stamp?
I would literally be like, no. So if you say no, you just go home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can be like me and not be in the bottom.
Oh, you hate that. You hate that. So you feel like you should have won. Let's start there. Let's just get all the tea out. You're from Texas. I know you feel like you should have won.
I'm a lovely first alternate. I'm glad that I was able to make it to the finale, but we'll see. Maybe there's something else in the future for me.
Ooh.
You never know. Maybe I'll be on Top Chef.
Okay. Listen, with that being said, Drag Race, World of Wonder, MTV, Viacom, I know you're watching. It's time we have a bearded queen on Drag Race.
Yeah, RuPaul.
Ooh, call her out. You know mother's watching.
And all y'all over there.
Oh,
give me a call.
Oh my god.
Back again.
Ooh.
Ooh. Just kidding.
Clock that tea.
Let me stop.
Oh my god, I'm sitting here doing my makeup, I'm doing my normal routine, but we didn't even say what the f is happening. Sean, put this at the beginning of the video. Today, I'm gonna be doing bearded drag, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's not my first time doing bearded drag. You know, I dip my toes in, do a little 1-2, but this is my first time doing it intentionally, like full beard. Like, I'm trying to hone in on the magic, and I'm channeling the energy of Blackberri. We are gonna see if all drag is valid. We're gonna see if bearded drag is valid. Can the drag queens read to the children? We're gonna answer all the questions, but I think today we're gonna start with this.
I work with a lot of Drag Race girls, and I enjoy the show, but I also enjoy alternative drag, so I can just appreciate all forms of drag.
I love it.
Even yours.
Me and Blackberri started drag around the same time. You have seen the evolution. We've seen each other grow. How would you describe my drag now? How would you describe my drag now and then when you first met me? But I feel like I'm pretty consistent.
Now, actually, you were the first drag queen that came up to me my first night in drag.
Really?
We even have a picture. We have a picture together in the mirror.
Oh my god, that was your first night in drag?
That was our first night in drag.
That's crazy.
It was, yeah.
Oh my
Isn't that
god.
something? And look at us now.
That is literally crazy. Now we're superstars.
I would describe your drag, I honestly feel like it's textbook Texas drag. Like, I think if you come to Texas and you see Texas drag, it's very over the top, very opulent, and very head to toe a look. And I feel like that's what you do. Now, what about me?
You know what? I will say this is okay. Blackberri was kind of the. I think you were the first bearded queen I ever saw, other than the legendary Mocha Bonet, my sister. Girl, oh my god! I look past the beard when I look at you because I feel like you do Texas drag too. And like when I describe like drag queens in Texas, like even our alternative queens wear like earrings and jewelry and nails and pads. It's just so like it still has to be like up to par with being a Texas queen. You know what I mean?
And I wanted it to be a point in my drag to be so good that you look past my beard.
Me and you always hold it down with the bookings, bitch. I feel like you'll be booked down though. You were the host everywhere, bitch. You took over all the pageant queens gigs. Do you feel like you would make the girls mad? Like, what were they like? Were they giving you shade?
Yeah, when I first started drag, a lot of people didn't really like me only because I was bearded. They never said I was bad at drag, which I looked really bad. Looking back on it, I looked crazy. But people could see past like all of that and see the talent, and I was really good on a microphone. And that's what bars and show directors really enjoy.
I love hearing you on the microphone. You're one of the funniest hosts. I honestly would say like my two favorite drag show hosts, I would say Blackberri and Sophia McIntosh. I feel like
Sophia's an icon. Do you remember when she threw that gong?
Girl, she is absolutely batshit crazy. You have had an amazing drag career. Now we have the drag on the forefront. I'm gonna just say it without her saying it. I feel like we need Blackberri on Drag Race. Yes. Maybe you'll be the first American bearded queen. Do you feel like you would do good on Drag Race?
I think I would. Honestly, I feel like all the things that Drag Race encompass is like stuff that I do.
Girl, they don't know you be doing the cartwheel split and a little twirl, a little 1-2.
Do you think you can do Dragula?
I honestly could do Dragula.
Yeah.
I don't think I would end up in the bottom. Like, what are the challenges giving?
So, like on my season, like the challenge I won was like an outer space hooker. So what you have to do is write your own monologue as an alien prostitute.
Okay.
So I think that's like easy, right?
I think I would slay that.
So like what kind of look would you make?
I would be given very like Judy Jetson hooker meets like Jimbo with the big titties. I would pop one like the destroyers.
Yeah.
I would have to have the red contact in, a little blood drizzling. Like I would give Ookie Spooky. I would be dedicated.
I think it's so cool to be like a bearded girl and someone say you look so puss. Can we say puss? Is that okay still?
You can say puss. We say fish here on this channel. You don't get, this is a safe space.
Oh my.
Listen, oh my god, I'm sitting here doing my makeup, I'm doing my normal routine, but we didn't even say what the is happening. Sean, put this at the beginning of the video.
That's what you started and I was like, oh, let me.
Do you feel like all drag is valid? I need you to be completely honest. When I say all drag, think of like all drag.
Do I think all drag is valid? No, no, it's not valid.
Fuck that tea. What would you say to Trixie and Violet who say that bearded drag is not valid?
Who is that?
Now, they do drag and they do read. Please, that's her. That's her. That's not me.
Oh, honestly, I just don't think they've seen the right bearded drag.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. That part.
When it's right, it's right.
That part. What tip would you give me for doing bearded drag? How does it separate as far as makeup from doing regular drag makeup?
I think the important thing about bearded drag is that you have to accentuate your beard and not make it look like an afterthought. So I think a lot of people say that bearded drag is like lazy because they just leave their beard on, but your beard has to be a part of your look.
Gotcha. Because I'm looking at you and you have like yours is like contouring you, but like
yeah, it like
when I told you I was doing bearded drag, you're like all of it. I'm gonna give realism. I'm gonna do like some hair like strokes and like I'm gonna do my big one.
Yes. Well, yes.
You know, the girls also don't know, I was the original alternative queen of Houston. You know, I would pop in those red contacts on the daily.
Goodness.
Would you say that you're an alternative queen now that you're on Dragula? Because you say you're a pretty girl, I agree. But I don't feel like it gives alternative.
I don't think I'm an alternative drag queen, but I don't think you have to be alternative to do Dragula. I think...
Ooh, I like that. Because I wouldn't say... Because I think I haven't seen the season, but I do know Fantasia as well.
Yes.
So, but I definitely would not say that she is an alternative queen. That's glamour.
I think me and Fantasia went in with the same mindset where this is a competition and it doesn't matter if you're alternative or you consider yourself alternative or not. You get a task and you have to complete the task. It's almost like a pageant. I wanted to challenge myself and I think that I'm such a bad bitch. If you give me a task, I'm gonna do it.
Period.
And I did. I remember when we were filming the show, one of the boulets came up to me and was like, can you like walk me through your makeup process? Because I would be like this. And they're like, so what's going on right here? I'm like, trust me, when it's all done, it'll be blended out.
Black girls
do their makeup a little differently.
Actually, I feel like all the girls who would do Dragula like probably take forever to get ready. How much time do they give you to get ready?
It honestly depends. Like, I think most of the time it'd be like 2 hours. That also includes like getting fully dressed. If you have prosthetics, putting all of that stuff on, and it takes a lot. I think that's one thing that's different from probably Drag Race than Dragula is that you're not just putting on makeup and then putting on an outfit. Some of these people are like doing full body paint, putting on different crazy prosthetics. You have to wait for that stuff to dry. It's a lot of like out of this world stuff.
Wow, so Drag Race is just like basic.
Yes.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
no,
crazy.
just kidding. No, I think it's just totally different.
So you're erasing Thorgy Thor's fat suit. That was she invented prosthetics on Drag Race, please.
Honestly, I think that would eat up on the show. That and Princess Poppy's ogre look, a little troll look. Would you do something like that?
I would, but you know, I sweat so much. I feel like the prosthetic with my luck, it would just like fall the off.
Not you saying you haven't watched Dragula.
Well, the thing is, like, I always tell people, like, drag is my career and everything in my life revolves around drag. I don't want to watch drag in my free time. Like, I genuinely don't. I like to go see shows. Like, I like to, like, support the girls. But, like, I don't even, like, I haven't watched my season of Drag Race.
How did that go?
You know, I was top 3.
Top 3? Who was 4th?
Look, let's go London.
Okay.
Have you heard of her?
I don't really keep up with local drag.
Not local drag. Oh.
I'm still gagged you're putting this beard.
I feel like I'm playing in my own profession. Like, I literally still have my septum ring in. Should I just keep it in? Because it's kind of like alternative.
Just do it.
Like, it's kind of like...
God.
I don't wear earrings. I don't wear like all the jewels. I don't wear nails half the time. Like, I don't believe in all that shit. What is the vibe for the look today? I gave you a little brief, but how would you describe what we're doing?
Demonic, God-fearing, Southern diva bitch.
I think that pretty much hits the nail on the head. We're gonna be channeling very non-binary, he, she, we, reading to the children.
Very Linda Blair, very Exorcist.
I'm giving Emily Rose, yes.
Oh, yes. Not Emily Rose. Oh my god. I had never put a contact in before I went and did the show.
Really?
Yeah.
You never even wore the legendary Texas Coco Montrese blue USA contact?
Oh my god, I was running the traffic.
Girl, when I put that blue contact in my eye when I was a baby queen, I feel like I could twirl down. I feel like it possessed my body.
I wore blue contacts one time and I was like, this is not, I look crazy.
I love to wear contacts, but you know when I perform, I like to do like freestyle robotic mixer where I go like this, like I'd be rolling my eyes and shit. And one time I did it and my contact popped out and I freaked the out when I was on stage. So like now if I'm performing like live video, I can't wear contacts.
No,
so
I have makeup on my hands. I'm trying not to put makeup in my eye. Girl, my stress. I'm so stressed out. All right, so all you gotta do was so simple, right? Like anyone can do it, except for my black ass. So we're gonna open your eye and drop it. Period. All right, there we go.
Wait, you ate that? I have maybe seen one episode of Dragula. The only episode of Dragula I saw is no shade to the entertainer. They were talking about they freeze their tampon and all this stuff, and I had to click off.
I actually have a gift for you. Just kidding.
I feel like when the people are like, oh, drag queen shouldn't read to kids, I feel like that's what they're envisioning. They're like, that we're all just like eating our tampon popsicles and like feeding them to the children and like.
Yeah, I think there's a time and place for certain things, and alternative drag competition, that's the place to do that. Not at the library, so I totally get that.
Speaking of drag queen story hour, I'm sure you are f***ing tired of talking about it, but we have we have to get into it. This bitch, she's the OG. She is the OG drag queen story hour.
They had hired me to do the first drag queen story time in Texas. This is like years and years and years ago. Did you ever do one?
I am a nasty bitch named Mistress. I should not be reading to children. Like that's my thought process.
Gotcha.
Like I don't like I love children, like especially like now doing like the Roblox videos and stuff like that. I try to be mindful on that content to not be like too explicit. Girl, there be just so many fat f***ing bitches in the way. Like, f***ing big fat ass Malaysia built bitch. Move. It's giving he, she, we, they, them, non-binary, vegan, vegetarian. I'm scared. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. Do I look fat? Yes, the hell you do. Stupid ass. Jump this bitch! Jump this bitch! Liana, you're a fake ass bitch, and you know what? If you really want to handle something, let's handle it, bitch. If you do that dodgeball on me, fuck you, hoe. My content and my drag is for the adults, for the girls out there who want to cut up and kiki. And like, if I'm reading a book, let's say I'm reading Cat in the Hat, I'm giving green eggs and ham, and I'm kikiing, well, I'm gonna be like, girl, that's f***ing crazy. Like, I should not be reading to kids. Like, I'll be like cussing and like acting a fool. And I know that.
Yeah.
All my love to the girls who can, but I know myself, I can't.
See, I saw it as more like doing stuff for my community because I love doing stuff for queer people in general, and that's how I saw it.
One of the things I love the most about you too, like knowing you personally, is you're so tied in with your family. I think that you would be like the perfect person to do something like Drag Queen Story Hour, as opposed to me, baby. I'm no contact. I hate kids. I hate like all my.
Well, it's crazy because my first job I ever had in high school was Chuck E. Cheese. Literally.
Let me find out you were the animatronic bitch. Who loves
I was, and I was that cheese.
Were you Chucky, bitch?
I was.
Shut the up. That is so sickening. That is sickening. They were like, Mommy, why is Chucky splitting and cartwheeling?
Why is Chucky doing a little 5, 6, 7, 8 donkey kick?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's sickening. But you have to get into the controversy with the Drag Queen Story Hour. So,
yeah, a lot of Republicans did not like it. They didn't enjoy it. And at the time, I had to debate a lot of Republicans and fight for our queerness and say hey, it's okay for us to be here and we're doing good. We're not doing anything bad. We had a local entertainer that had a very shady past, and the Republicans actually used their information and their backstory, and they would put my picture in the articles. So I had to hire
for clickbait, shock value. That is so crazy.
So that was the hard part about being a bearded drag queen. They would just say look at this bearded man, and this is what he did, and it wasn't even anything about me. I have a clean record.
Yeah.
It was just a lot. Y'all don't understand. We used to perform at a bar on a Wednesday night at 8 p.m. for $30 and a free pizza.
Oh my God, the free pizza, yes!
And that's the reason I would do the gig sometimes. Is oh bitch, there's gonna be
that is
3 or 4 boxes of pizza, and there's gonna be no one in the audience, and we get to take all that home. That was the best part.
Listen, what most people don't know is you are just like me. You have 1,000,001 drag mothers. Who are all your...
I always say that Deja Opulent Mirage is my drag mom.
My motherfucker. One of my favorite drag queens, yes.
I think the way that she lip syncs is just so sickening and so amazing. I always aspired to be like that. I was if she can do this, I can do this.
And he didn't say Deja Sky. He said Deja Opulent Mirage. Don't think I forgot you.
Oh yeah, Kennedy's my auntie. Kennedy Davenport, the dancing, because we're both dancing divas. Yes.
You were not a true Texas queen until you've acquired Davenport somewhere along the way.
Should I start going by Blackberri Davenport?
Please. We have to spill the tea. Who do you think in the Drag Race stratosphere, who is the most busted queen? If I say, who is the most busted Drag Race girl to you, who would you say?
There's 3 or 4 of them I just don't mess with, and that's how I consider busted, is that their personalities are busted.
Who's busted personality-wise?
What?
Because I can tell you a Dragula bitch I don't with.
Yeah, I booked one time, and the whole time she's I don't understand how you get booked so much. Maybe I need to grow a beard like you so I can start getting booked. And I was that's not my problem.
Girl, why would it Kiki?
I was crazy. Also I picked her up in my car to do my gig. I was what the f***? I'm let me go out on my way, and then you talk about me.
My thing is she's one of those people who everyone has a story about you. If ever I've been the victim of bullshit. If people have 1 or 2 stories about you, okay. But when everybody around the world has a story about how your attitude's ugly, girl, that's crazy.
That is literally it. And it was more than once. That's what made it crazy. I was
who are some of your favorites you've had? Who Kiki's backstage? I love hearing positive stories about the Drag Race girl.
I worked with Denali before she was on Drag Race, so we're good friends. Me and Detox are really cool. Jada, she's an amazing one as well.
If you're really cool, all of them, I need everyone to comment. Jada, Detox, and Ollie, I need to see on the comments.
I love them all. Angeria, we talk a lot. Because she watches.
Y'all hooked up?
No, that's not my tea. I like them a little thicker.
Oh, you're a chaser?
No. Neither one of us is chasing nothing.
Oh my God.
Except that CPAP machine.
Oh my God. You want a big Silky and Stacy or
No.
Oh no, girl, that was a quick no.
I love my bears. I love bears.
Can you freestyle? Can you give us a little 1, 2? I always tell people rap and hip hop culture is embedded in the Houston blood.
Because I'm black, you think I can rap?
Well, yes. No, bad.
No, can you? Have you ever thought that I would be on Dragula or no?
I never would have imagined you to go on Dragula. I was actually so upset. I was I wish you would have waited for Drag Race.
When they called, I answered.
Oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, you should though, because it's one of those things too where people are oh, you should have waited out, but baby, you gotta take what's here, not what might be happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Am I giving you ookie spooky?
Oh, so scary.
It kind of is.
So who are some of your favorite horror icons?
Horror icons. I mean, honestly, I always joke, but Emily. Yes. Girl, when her head starts spinning, Miss Tiffany, Chucky's wife. Oh yeah, that's sickening, bitch.
I can see you doing that look.
She ate that. That belongs to Candy Muse.
Well, you're gonna look really like Candy Muse with this beard. Because she used to be a bearded queen, right?
Oh my god, Candy Muse was a bearded queen. Actually, the first time I met Candy before either of us was on Drag Race when you brought her to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
What was shot?
Oh, yes.
You remember that? That was a long time ago.
Oh my god.
I don't feel like your drag is valid.
That's
like,
good.
Bearded drag and stuff like that, like, it's just too out there.
Someone validate me, please. Please validate me.
But the only thing I will say is, like, now that I know you're a Davenport, like, you're somewhat valid.
Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna do the next Davenport show.
We'll put you on. We'll put you on.
Someone has to do This Is Me.
I've always wanted to do a slur gown, but with slurs that are, like, not even aimed at me. I feel like you and I were like the queens of private events. I would do the craziest gigs. Like if you had money, I would be there. Like I've done weddings. I've done like weird like Elvis type of weddings.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've done a lot of shit.
I performed in furniture stores,
Not in a furniture
funerals,
store.
weddings.
I have never done a funeral. I would live to do a funeral.
Yeah, I did a celebration of life, and they requested me to do a share illusion.
Oh my god. Okay, so now I'm kind of nervous. I'm gonna do my attempt at the beard. I'm gonna just do what I think is the right thing to do. I'm like channeling the bearded queen energy. But this is like, I would say this is like, I'm doing lazy bearded drag. Because I don't have a full beard. Like I'm just giving like kind of like fishy puss.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like feeling the beard. Like I was giving like It's because like I give masculine energy. Would y'all agree?
So do you think that you're masked or?
Honestly, out of drag, I feel like I'm very masculine. Okay, here's my thoughts. Because I'm into realism. I was thinking of taking these. I'm so serious. I was thinking of taking these as the mustache. Would that not be sickening? Well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna experiment. It's gonna be sickening. Blackberry's gonna start doing it. Watch.
No, I can't. I sweat too much for that. Do those not come off when you sweat?
No, they don't. Take some with you. You'll love it.
No, I brought some of these when I went to go film, and I was gonna wear them during confessionals, and I put it on one time, and I was like, this looks so bad.
You should try the Eureka brows.
What's that?
She has some. It's her own brand. They're those,
really?
but they're called Eureka brows.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well.
No, they're literally these from Amazon that she just like sells on her merch store.
Oh,
you know
that's wild. Oh,
you know what?
That is so crazy. I had a really good experience with Jasmine Masters. I've worked with her multiple times, and she blocked me and some other people in town. And I don't know why. I don't to this day. And we've worked together since. And every time we've had fun.
I'm gonna ask her. I don't want to call her because I look crazy. She would read me. But I'll get to the bottom of it for you.
We literally have no idea. And it's been like years. I just can't wait to see how you do this. This is gonna be...
It'll look sickening, I promise you. I feel like with the beard, you look more evil.
I always describe my drag as like Disney villain.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm nice.
Who is like the prettiest bearded queen you've ever seen?
When I started drag, I was such a big fan of Lucy Stool in Chicago.
So you're not a big fan anymore?
Yeah, no. Oh my god. She was like the main, her and Ursula Major from the first season of Dragula were the two people that was like, if y'all can do bearded drag, I can do bearded drag. And then also Willow. So would you ever do a bearded look on Drag Race?
Yeah, for sure. When it comes to me, like how I view drag, I don't think like the beard is like, I think if it's part of a look, it's sickening.
So how do you feel about like bearded queens doing pageants? Like,
I love it. They have big ones.
So you can see me doing Continental?
Yeah, but that would break it up. That would be sickening.
Yeah,
and if you want to really start some drama, yes. What is like the most rotted thing that someone's told you about like you being a bearded queen?
Actually, that first bearded pageant that I did left me critiques, and they said that my mustache was distracting in a bearded pageant. And I was like, what does that even mean? Because it's bearded.
That is
what?
so foolish.
Also, the beard is really good to hide like a double chin. I don't have that problem, but it's really
but why are you... Oh, so you're giving advice to the fan.
Yes. I've only ever shaved one time, and it was during COVID.
I remember.
To raise money, and once I shaved, I instantly regretted it. And I didn't leave my house for like 3 weeks.
That's the thing, like, whenever I don't do drag and I get to grow out facial hair, like, you cannot tell me I'm not, like, the only man. I love it. Like, I love being a boy outside of drag.
So are you a he, him, or are you a they?
I have to be a he, him. I don't understand, like, I'm just kidding. If you're a he, she, we working at Whole Foods or a barista, we love you here. We love all the girls. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
It's not Whole Foods.
It's true. If they have blue hair, they work at Whole Foods, Hot Topic, or Starbucks. Everyone, we gotta say a prayer. I need this beard to look like something. I don't want to be giving Jasmine Masters. I want to be giving like realistic, like...
No, you're gonna give Kennedy Davenport with her beard.
I want to give like Violet Chachki. Hers was sickening.
See, that's so crazy. She was talking about bearded drag, and she looks so good bearded.
I'm going for my girl like Eric Jaffe. She's so sickening. I love her. Shout out to my girl. We're gonna see how this beard's gonna turn out. So will you lead us in prayer, Reverend? Please, I'm begging you.
Dear Lord, We are here with this lowly sinner, this acolyte of the devil himself. We are here and we are praying to the drag gods that she can pull this beard together. Power of Christ compels her into looking sickening and being snatched as much as I am all the time. Amen.
I pray that it's not like you, but zoom in. I'm somewhere between evil Disney villain and I'm giving kind of like beautiful fishy like clown circus act, and I'm gonna go polish up my beard, put the finishing touches on. We're gonna throw on our looks and we'll be right back to read to the children. We're back with the finished look. I'm in the full bearded drag fantasy. Okay, be honest, what is it giving?
Honestly, it's a slay. I love the mustache. You know, I live for a curly mustache, and it honestly, you wore my out. Yeah.
I'm giving like Texas drag queen meets bearded queen. I'm literally giving Blackberry. Would you wear this?
No. But it's good. Yeah. You know, there's room for everybody.
Oh, so are we ending the Dragula versus Drag Race Queen beef?
Yeah, I think this is a good like olive branch for the franchises.
Listen, I feel like we're a little bit too demonic, so I think we need to run down to the church. Please do not screenshot this. Don't share this one. I look absolutely like sickening. All drag is valid.
It's given woman.
I don't feel puss. I feel like I feel like it's giving like, I feel fierce, but I don't feel like glamorous and feminine, which is like the normal mistress energy. I think I've come to know that all drag is not valid. We agree on that. All drag is not valid. I'm going to say I agree with Violet and Trixie. Bearded drag is not valid. Dragula queens, not valid.
And you know what? We can all be wrong.
With that being said, I think it's time for us to just cut our ties.
Thank you so much for coming to whatever this was. I'm so glad I can help local drag entertainers like yourself become more like me.
Thank you for coming. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. It was so nice seeing you, of course. Please go follow Blackberri across all the social medias. But I'm just going to say, more importantly, you sat here the whole time. Like, comment, subscribe. Do your big one. I'm not joking. Tell them.
She's not joking.
Comment. Subscribe! Ah! Bye.